Is this color blue or purple? What about these shades? Do you see them?
I can barely see you, George.
If you've asked yourself these questions, you might be colorblind. But this doesn't mean you're living in black and white like some old movie. You might just struggle to see certain colors.
Gee, I thought my vision was perfect.
So why are some people colorblind? And is this dress white and gold or blue and black?
Is an optical illusion created by the devil.
This is your body on being colorblind. How do we see color? The average human eye can see approximately 1 million colors. But where do all these colors come from? When you see color, you're looking at reflected light. The surfaces of an object reflect some colors and absorb all the others. Light travels into the retina, the layer of cells in the back of your eye. These cells have millions of cones that detect light and signal their meaning to your brain. The cones contain photopigments that respond differently to the light of various wavelengths. Red, blue, and green are the primary colors of the spectrum. The remaining colors are produced by varying amounts of these colors. When your cones have all the photopigments in place, you see the entire color spectrum. But if one is missing, you'd be viewing the world in a completely different way. Red-green colorblindness, or dichromatism, is the most common type. It's when green and red are indistinguishable. Triton colorblindness confuses blue with green and yellow with violet. Yeah, unfortunately, that double rainbow is less impressive to you.
Oh my God.
So, what's causing this color confusion?
I have no idea.
The causes of colorblindness. Colorblindness is primarily genetic. Men are 16 times more likely than women to be affected. The genes giving you red-green colorblindness are passed down on the X chromosome. Males have one X chromosome and one Y chromosome, while females have two X chromosomes. Males receive only one X chromosome from their mother. If it has the gene for red-green colorblindness, they'll be colorblind. Females get one X chromosome from their mother and one from their father, so they're less likely to have the condition unless both X chromosomes carry the gene. And if colorblindness is genetic, well, your color vision won't improve over time.
Damn it.
But colorblindness can also be a side effect of Alzheimer's, diabetes, and glaucoma. Are you colorblind? While there are many tests you can try online, your best bet is to see a professional. An ophthalmologist will check if you're colorblind using diagrams or colored tablets. The Ishihara color test is probably the most well-known. I'm sure you've seen it before. Take a look at these circles with colored dots. They form digits. Can you tell which number it is? Is it a 3? Maybe a 7? Well, if you said 12, you're in luck. And now let's take the Farnsworth-Munsell 100 hue test. It will let us know if you can differentiate shades of the same color. You'll have to line up the shades in a certain way. Can you pick up slight color differences? Nice, well done. Even I struggle with this one. Oh, and do you remember the debate about the black and blue dress? Or was it the gold and white dress? You tell me.
I know people say black, but I don't see it.
If you see variations of gray or a pink and brown dress, you might be colorblind.
Are you for real?
Turns out the dress is actually blue and black, but our perception of color in daylight threw people off.
I refuse to believe that. That is not black and blue.
According to neuroscientist Bevel Conway, what's happening here is your visual system is trying to discount the chromatic bias of the daylight axis. So people either discount the blue side, in which case they end up seeing white and gold, or discount the gold side, in which case they end up with blue and black. Treating colorblindness. Even though there is no cure, if you just found out today that you're colorblind, well, you don't need to worry. You can mitigate it by wearing special glasses or contact lenses that can help you distinguish color differences.
Oh my gosh, they're beautiful.
To work around your condition, you can memorize the order of colored objects, like traffic lights. You can also label the clothing items you want to match with other items. And because we live in a technological era, you can take a photo and use an app that can tell you what the color is. Color blindness will be manageable in the blink of an eye if you know the coping methods. Speaking of blinking, do you know what would happen to your eyes if you didn't blink for a month? Would you end up blind? Well, we'll find out on another episode of Your Body On.